Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and tonight I'm bringing you our podcast number 42. This is my absolute favorite time of the week because I get to hang out with all of you and catch up on what I've been doing during the week and also share some of your makes. And then I love it when down in the comments you tell me what you've been working on as well. I do know that some of you crochet while we have a little catch up together and I absolutely love that. So please, make yourself comfortable. I've got a few things to show you. As always, I have my clipboard ready to keep me on track because we all need a little helping hand sometime. I do have some wonderful makes of yours to showcase and a few of the things that I've been working on. But as always, we're going to start with Tile of the Week Thursday. Now, for those of you who just need a little reminder of what it is, or anyone that's just joined us recently, and thank you very, very much for doing so, and of course for everyone else who always comes along to hang out. Like I said, I absolutely love this part very, very quickly because I feel like we're all hanging out together in the same room. It's a definite extension of Coco's Crochet Corner, which is my little weekly get together on a Wednesday night. So I absolutely love coming on a Thursday here to share everything with you as well. So Tile of the Week Thursday, here we are here. Now our friends Sam and Mike at Manfers Makes Sam received this book here, 100 Crochet Tiles in Happy Mail, just over a year ago because we are currently at tile number 51. So tonight I will show you that tile. And what Sam did when she received this book, she said, you know what I'm going to do? I pledge to make each and every tile. At the time she didn't do her maths and she then quickly realized that that's nearly 2 years worth of commitment. So what did we all do? We said, hey, this looks like a lot of fun. We're going to join you, Sam, and we all did. And this has gone across all the YouTube streets now. There are so many content creators and people that don't have content, like, all our yarny friends, they've actually joined as well. And it's just become huge. So if you're interested, if you put in the hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday, you will get a myriad of videos to keep you busy for hours and hours on end. Not only will you get to marvel at all the beautiful different tiles, but you will also hear everyone's experience with them. Some wonderful, some not so much, but every time you will be entertained, rest assured. And if you haven't already visited our friends Sam and Mike at Manfers Makes, I will be very surprised if you haven't, but please do go across and say hello to them. I'm sure that you will hang about for a lot longer. That's how I actually discovered them, because on my YouTube homepage, Tile of the Week Thursday popped up and I saw their little face and I thought, oh, that'll be interesting, a boy and a girl crocheting together. And since then I've been hooked, which is pretty much, oh my goodness, I don't know, 6 months ago at least. So let's get on with tonight's tile. Now, very, very quickly, this book, you can purchase it as a book. Well, I got it through Amazon, or you can purchase it at other good bookstores, I'm guessing. It does fall apart, so be warned. It's not very well glued together. But I know that a few of our friends have bought it on Kindle as well, and that seems to be a great option, especially if you're someone like me that likes things to be enlarged, so you get to really see the charts and read the pattern properly, because that's what one wonderful thing about this book. It does come not only with a written pattern, but also the diagram or chart that relates to each and every tile. So this week's tile is called Crescent Quarter. Now let me show it to you without giving away any of the pattern. There it is there, guys. It looks like a giant fan, doesn't it? It was worked from here and it went all the way across. It was 21 rows and then you did a border as well. So there it is there. Now I'll show you my tile and I'll tell you my little experience with it. So here it is here. Now I've been using 7 different colors to create each and every tile each week, and it's just an 8-ply acrylic yarn. And I will show you the little, really like this color that I use this week. And I always use my 5mm hook to create each and every tile, because at the end of the little journey, after tile 100, I'm hoping to put them all together somehow and create some sort of blanket. So let's see how we go, because we still have 49 tiles to go, guys. So we're going to be doing this for a little while. So what did I think of this tile, guys? Well, It had some popcorn stitches in it, nothing very exciting. It had some very long stitches as well. In US terminology, I think it was the double treble, so they're quite long, and they were the front posts that you can see here. I want to say about this tile, the most positive thing that I can say is the person who created it was very, very clever. I would probably never make it again because I found it a little bit tricky at times, but I managed to complete it. So, you know what? I'm very, very happy that that happened. So, you know, let's tick off my tile number 51. But our friends Josephine and Liza also managed to finish it. And I will show you Josephine's now. There it is there. Well, that's where it starts and it grows up. Now, Josephine uses her colour pack from Ophelia's Talks for every single tile that she's been creating. So again, she'll have quite a few tiles at the end of it because she's done quite a few catch-up tiles as well. Unlike me, I started at tile number 25 and I haven't managed to do any catch-up tiles as well at the moment. Maybe at the end of the day I might be able to, but right now I haven't. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Josephine, for sending through your tile. Absolutely love the colours that you've put in yours. And our friend Liza has sent us her tile as well, so that's where it started there. Now, Liza usually sticks to the same colours in the book, and this time she's pretty much done that, except she's used a light tan here instead of the darker browny colour that you saw in the book. So absolutely gorgeous, both tiles. Thank you so much, Liza and Josephine, for making this an extra special, sorry about the light, guys, extra special segment. And then mine is way too big to hold up. I must say that it did turn out bigger than I thought that it would. But we're done, guys. Tile of the week, Thursday, tile number 51. Like we said, tick, done. We can put this one aside now and concentrate on tile number 52 for next week. So I wonder what sort of experience we'll all have with that one. Rest assured, I will be sharing it with you. Now, let me grab my clipboard, as always, to make sure that I am on track. Now, the next thing that I want to show you guys is some of your beautiful makes, and we've been very, very lucky this week. Our friend Sandy has sent across to us a couple of things to showcase. So the very, very first thing that I'll show you, and look how beautiful it is. There it is up close for you. I just love those colors Sandy put together. Absolutely gorgeous. I think you guys can see that a little bit better up close. Now, Sandy said that this is a baby blanket for her great niece who's expecting a baby very, very soon. So what Sandy did, she watched a video for a round placemat, and then she says, and she winged it from there. So how clever are you, Sandy, to take a pattern that was meant for something completely different and create such a beautiful, beautiful round blanket for your great niece. So thank you for sharing that with us. Now, Sandy also sent in, I'll wait till you see how beautiful this is. See those beautiful cushions there? Absolutely gorgeous. Now, Sandy has made 4 in total, and they match, see there down the bottom? That's her granny square blanket for her bedroom. So how beautifully coordinated are you, Sandy? And Sandy said that she uses red hard yarns for this, and I will show you the other 2 pillows that she's also created. There they are, they're up close. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, you know, matching her little granny square blanket. So there they are, they're absolutely beautiful. So thank you for sharing your pillows with us, and I absolutely love the colors that you've put together. You know, I always think that the browns and the greens and the blues always make a beautiful and product, and proof is in your beautiful colorway for your bedroom. So thank you for sharing that. Now, as always, Liza has been busy making some toys, her amigurumi toys, and wait till you see this gorgeous little fellow. Now, he is called Barely a Bunny, and he's by Kate Heppel, Heppel, and this was a bonus pattern from the Crochet Society box number 40. And Liza said that, let me show you up close, look how gorgeous that yarn is. Look at his little face and his cape. She said that she used a yarn called Peter Pan Wendy yarn. I didn't get an opportunity to try to find it, but I definitely will because it looks absolutely gorgeous. And she said that he makes beautiful toys, and she has been using it for a little while now. So thank you so very, very much, Liza, for sending across your beautiful little bear, well, barely a bunny toy for us to have a look at today. It is absolutely gorgeous as always, so thank you very, very much. Now, I have been working on a cowl which is almost done, and it is the excuse me, I've got a little frog in my throat today. It is the 3 in Glasses cowl, which is the Bella Vita shawl. Now it is fast approaching to the end of July, and I think that the 3 in Glasses, and I will tell you who they are, will be putting on a live video this Saturday at Manfors Makes. Sam will be putting that on, will be hosting it, and they will do a big reveal of all their shawls finished with their borders and everything. So basically what it is a crochet along. As we said, we're all creating the Bella Vita shawl, and I do know that some of you have not only joined in that cowl, but you've actually finished your shawls already, so well done to all of you. So the 3 in cowl are Sam from Manfors Makes, Rebecca from Suricata Crafts, and Amanda from Obsessive Crochet Lady. Now I will show you my shawl and where I'm at, but before I do that I will let you know that I've been using this yarn. I got it in some millends, so there were like it was 400 grams worth of yarn per bag, and there were 2 or 3 of these balls in it depending on the size of the balls. Now I've finished one this size and I'm onto the second ball currently. It is quite a thin yarn. It's absolutely gorgeous though. So much thinner than what I'm used to using, and I am using my 4.5 millimeter clover hook for it as well. And let me show you, I'm currently at row 65. There are 75 rows in total and a border. So this is how much mine has grown. Let me just hold on to my yarn so I don't lose it. So there it is from the top down. I'll show you this end here. Now I really like the way that the colors are coming out, but let me show you up close. Now we do have some puff stitches in there and some beautiful window stitches, and in essence it is actually quite an easy pattern to follow. The next, as it's getting longer and longer, it takes longer and longer. Sorry guys, it's all over the place. It is going to be quite large, but as I'm getting to the end now, it's going to be a lot of these double crochet rows. So it should, you know, be very easy to finish, hopefully on time, because today it is the 27th of July here. So I've got 3 or 4 days to complete it on time. Of course, there's no pressure to do that, but I would like to do so. So I did put a lot of effort into this one on Sunday. I worked on it most of the day as I was watching a show that I really enjoyed on the TV. So for those of you who have Prime, I highly recommend Deadlock. It's an Australian series, and if you haven't already seen it, please do so. I'm on my second round of it already. I absolutely love it. It's got comedy, it's got mystery, it's got everything. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know what I was watching when I was crocheting this shawl. So I'm very happy that I've gotten that far, because at one stage I had put it aside and I hadn't picked it up for a very long time. So I'm very happy with my progress with that, and I cannot wait to finish it. It is, as I said, going to be quite a nice size shawl. So, and because it's quite light, it's not very heavy because the yarn is so thin. I think I should be able to wear it trans-seasonally, like including the spring, the autumn and the winter period. So that'll be amazing. I absolutely love that. Now, another little beanie that I worked on over the weekend, it was this unisex beanie by Bag O' Day over here, and it's in this beautiful grey colour. I'll show you the yarn that I used, and here it is up close so you can see the texture of it. Now I made this for my friend at work, because every time he goes away with his girlfriend, he always brings us back a little treat from whichever country he's visited. So I thought it was a nice way to say thank you. Now I did just use the good old spot saver 10 ply yarn. This is a dark grey, and I used my 6mm hook to make it. Now let me tell you, when my friend received it at work, he was so very happy, because he's always wanted a handmade beanie and a handmade scarf. So I did promise him that the scarf was coming one day soon, but for now it's so nice watching him at work wear his little beanie, keeping his little head warm. So that was very nice, and brought me so much joy giving it to him. So that's one little thing that I created over the weekend as well. Now, some of you may have already seen it, and if you haven't already done so, please go and watch my video on, it's called Crochet Beanie Challenge Accepted, and it relates to the Bumblebee's Mountain Outreach program that our friends KK and Kristen are hosting across at K&K Crochet. If you haven't already visited them, once again, please go and do so. So I pledged to make a few beanies for their little, outreach, which I've done so, and I finished 3 more to go along with all the others that I had made, and now I'm done. Absolutely love this one. It's got little puff stitches on it. So for these, all I used was just some 8 ply acrylic yarn and a 5.5mm hook. So I'm done with that little project for now. I'll be popping them all into the post so they can make their way across to America, because it does take sometimes 4 to 6 weeks to arrive, and their target is about 600, or actually a few more beanies at the moment, because they were asked to make a few more by November. So let's hope that they reach their target. I do know that at least 3 of you from our Yarny family are also contributing, so thank you so very much for helping support our friends. I know how much they appreciate it, so that's wonderful. So that's that. Now, this is the project that I'm working on that is bringing me the most joy right now, I have to tell you, and I cannot wait to show it to you. Now, a couple of weeks ago, as you know, I came across this yarn, the Coco yarn. Absolutely love it. Found one ball. My friend Francis managed to get another ball, so I'm now at 2. And wouldn't you know it, the perfect project came along. Our friend Crystal at Bag O' Day released a pattern, and she called it the Easy Puffy Paw keychain. So that's the centerpiece of what I'm going to show you. And then within a few days, she created the next tutorial, which turned it into a square. So let me show you this. So this is basically a paw print, which just reminds me of Coco's paw print. And there is the beautiful Coco yarn surrounding it, making the border. So I've only managed to make one, guys, but let me tell you, this will be a project made with so much love. Now, I'll show you what I've been using. So this is the 2 colors that I'm using for the little paw. And then I'm putting this all the way around it to square it off, and then this color again will be around it. So this color is like a pumpkin, a gold, or a caramel. As I said, once again, it reminds me of Coco's fur, and this one, the little padding in her feet. And the great thing is that it just came at the perfect time, because I was thinking, what will I make? Something, that I can keep forever, and this is it. Whatever, as many squares that I can make until this yarn runs out, that's as big as it's going to get, and then I'll put it all together and show you guys. Now, for the middle bit, so for the little paw, I've just got one tail to sew in. I used my 6mm hook, and then I spent a good, maybe a couple of hours trying to make this not be all wavy and floppy. So originally I had used the 6mm hook to do that, but it just would not sit properly. So then I grabbed my 5mm hook, unraveled it all, and said, okay, we're going to make this work. And I have made notes so I don't forget. So what I did is I put less chains in the corners, and on the very last row here, where you do your little border, I actually decreased in 2 places on each side, and it seems to have done the trick. So I'm very, very happy with that. So that's one of my most treasured projects at the moment, and I cannot wait to, you know, continue working on it and finish and show you what it looks like in the very end. So that's where the Coco yarn has landed on the project that I'll be making with it. Absolutely so excited about that. Now, the other thing that I'm working on, guys, is my commission for Father's Day. I have been asked to make as many canned cozies as I wish. So I've started, you know, with this yarn here. I will show you the yarn. Once again, it's my Ogo yarn. I have been using my 6mm Clover or more hook to create it, and I have been using this colorway, the Baja, B-A-J-A. Now, after I opened this brand new Ogo, I remembered that I have a bag of scraps, so I am going to dig into those as well, because I want to use as many of those along the way, because I don't want them just sitting there. So I'll let you know when I finish this whole Ogo. I'll get onto those as well. So for the moment, out of this Ogo, and I have quite a bit left, I've got some over here. Let me show you. So I've got this much to go and a couple of little bits in there. So I've managed to make this one. I just love this one with all the puff stitches. I'm trying to make them a little bit manly, guys. So, you know, if you have any ideas for what stitches to use, please share them down in the description box for me, because just in the comments, I would really appreciate that. So that's one, and I've made this one. So imagine, you know, it's sitting like that. I think that's very pretty as well. I did one with some window stitches. And this one is just another one. It's got some puff stitches in there. So what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've just started this one as well. Whoops. So this one hasn't gotten very far, but we're getting there, guys. I think from memory I get about 12 out of one Ogo. So, you know, that'll be great. If I can, let's set a target, maybe between 20 and 30. I've got until the end of August, so pretty much a month, 4 weeks to make them. So, yeah, if I manage to make 20 or 30, I'd be more than happy. So that's that. And the very last thing I have to share with you is that the Crochet Society Box 43 voting has finished well and truly now. I'm not going to reveal the winning pattern to you. You're just going to have to wait. I will be starting, and I apologize I haven't started yet, but I'm definitely going to be starting on it this weekend. So hopefully I'll be able to show you the winning project in the next couple of weeks. So that's pretty much it, guys, what I've been, you know, keeping myself busy crochet-wise. It has been a lot of fun. As always, and I know you guys are in the same position, I've got so many ideas in my head, and every time, you know, I get another magazine or another book, I think, oh, I really want to make this and I really want to start that. I think some of you call that start-itis, and I've definitely got that ongoing all the time. So I'm sort of trying to hold back and just keep my projects where I need to finish X, Y, and Z first before I start, you know, with a few more. But it's very, very hard, let me tell you. Now, the other thing that I need to do, and I might take you along for that journey, is when I look around my yarn room, it's like there's been an explosion in here, and there's stuff everywhere. It's sort of like an organized chaos, because I do know where everything is, but I definitely need to attend to this room and make it beautiful again, because it's become a bit of a trip hazard. So, you know, if I get an opportunity, I'll take you along for that journey as well. But other than that, I'd love to hear what you're working on. You know, a little bit more inspiration, you know, add to my list of things that I'd love to crochet. If you'd like to share them with me via email, please do so. I would be more than happy to showcase them with everybody, because we all love, you know, looking at each other's work. That's what it's all about, you know, sharing our makes, and, you know, letting each other know who we've created them for and what joy it's brought them. So, as always, you know, take care of yourselves. Make some time for, you know, your crochet. Enjoy it while you're doing it. It's meant to bring us joy. And for now, I'll say take care, everybody, and I shall see you all again in another video. Bye bye for now.